Welcome to this week's Warrior Review. My name is Greg Eiford. Sitting to my left, Brookwood head coach Shane Boggs. Coach Boggs, an exciting week for the Warriors. We travel over to Hayhire to play the Valwood Valiants and come away victorious. The score was tied with 1.7 seconds to go in the game. Nathan Yoakley lines up, kicks a 36-yard field goal, and the Warriors come away winners as the buzzer expires, 27-24. What an experience over there, and we get a win over the Valiants for the first time in a few years. So your thoughts going into the game and then walking off the field that night, you look pretty happy.
Yeah, thoughts going into the game. They've obviously a team that's improved quite a bit. I think down the stretch, we're really good at some key positions. I think they had a really good quarterback and a couple big receivers that could run and catch. It was a wild night. We've had a bunch of wild nights against Valwood, but it was great to come out on top this time. And our guys made enough plays to get the job done. So it was a great win for us.
Really, as we discussed prior to filming the show, defense was highlighted in that game. Can you take me a little through who those highlight players were and really where the defense stood up against maybe Valwood's strength?
Yeah, I think first of all, we do position group player of the week kind of things every week, and for our D-line, we literally gave it this week for the first time this year to the whole group.
Wow.
I mean, all of them, so it'd be hard to mention just one or two. And then really the same thing at the linebacker position. All three linebackers made a ton of plays. Ethan Myers, great to get him back. He had 19 tackles. Colin Clark has 16 tackles and was in on 5 sacks. And then Ty Joyner makes the big pick there at the end of the game. So it was a team effort. Our secondary got the job done as well. But I think just the trend was just the pressure we put on the quarterback. I mean, we forced some turnovers there, got a few sacks that ended drives, and that was huge.
Well, it was a great win for the Warriors. When did Ty make that interception? How much was left in the game to let our fans know before we watched the highlights? It was late, 45 seconds maybe?
I think it was 26.
26
I think we get it back with 26 seconds left there, and obviously just maybe 3 or 4 plays. I think we did get 4 plays off. The last one was 6 seconds to go. We threw a little bubble to TJ. I think that ended up not being on film. We throw a bubble there. Nathan gets a nice block. TJ gets 4 or 5 yards, gets out of bounds, and it looked to me like those 4 or 5 yards might have made the difference on that field goal. So
it was close. The field goal was around 36 yards.
36-yarder. Nathan was 3 for 3 on extra points, 2 for 2 on field goals. So just a tremendous job there. And while we're at it, yesterday when we highlighted, we honored our guys. I mean, you can't forget the long snapper Marcus West. You can't forget the holder Strong Beverly. So that's obviously a stressful situation, and they iced our kicker. We went out there and protected really well and got a great snap, great hold, great kick. So it was a great play for us at the end.
Well, it was a fun night. We're going to go ahead and jump into those highlights. The Warriors come away victorious, 27-24. Get ready. Take us through it, Coach.
So Valwood, we win the toss, and they kick it right at the front line. It bounces off one of our guys. They get the ball back. They're going for a shot play right there, but this was one of their fewer big runs. Probably a 15-yard run right there. Throw it out in the flat to number 3. We miss a tackle. Doing a pretty good job pursuing. There's Ethan Myers in on probably his first of those 19 tackles. And their front's getting a little bit of movement right now. Quarterback makes a guy or two miss, and he gets it in the end zone. And like I said, 5 plays into the game, we're down 7-0. So here's our first test. They were doing a ton of directional stuff. I don't think they wanted to kick it deep to Nathan or TJ. We'll get it on the 36-yard line and hit TJ on a little slant for a couple. Really, this is a little bit of a bust, but a great job by Dallas of knowing where the point of attack was supposed to be and getting it up in there. Go back to this sweep play to the left to Nathan, and good blocking over there by both Landon Hall and TJ. And we get a first down. A little waggle bootleg type play to Marcus West. Another first down for us. We're out across the 50. This screen was so good to us. Jackson Clendenin and Chapman Wolsfeld were really doing a good job on corner and outside backer as they were pulling.
Coach, is this a new formation with 3 backs behind Dallas?
It is, and we had them right there. But Coach Bice saw the Chiefs run this last week.
Okay.
And we felt like our personnel really made sense for us, so we've used it and did pretty good with it, and we'll keep it in
Gotcha.
certainly keep it in the plan. But Dallas is outside of the pocket. I think right there what he did was he realized there was somebody in the passing lane and just ended up throwing it away.
We get the interference call, but he catches the ball.
Absolutely. Great play by Nathan. Go back to the little sweep into the boundary here to Marcus. Good blocking by both TJ and Nathan. It was an 8-yard touchdown run, and I think that was a 13-play, 65-yard drive.
Scores tied 7-7.
Tied up. So we did a great job of answering. There's Simon Hilson, first one in. Landon Hall's in on that one as well. I think Ty Joyner falls off inside to make a play right there, and you see what a great job we're doing up front here. Just
Absolutely.
2 and 3 guys in on some of these sacks. We go back to back on them right here. Good pursuit there by Chapman as well. And so we do get them stopped this second series. And a lot of these punts are bouncing around. We'd like to avoid that. But back to the screen over here to the short side. And again, just great blocking. Awesome block there by Chapman. Nathan gets it down to the 10. There's our first field goal, I think, which was also a 36-yarder, maybe 37-yarder.
We would need that one, Coach.
Absolutely. So 10-7. 10-7, we're kicking it deep. We do give up contain here. We just got one guy out of position. That one ends up going out to the 38. Short gain on first down.
Starting to see Josh and Grant get penetration.
Absolutely.
And Clendon and all those guys on the D-line.
Absolutely. They did a tremendous job. That was Ethan Myers coming up on the second down play, and we get another sack. So 3rd and 8, we get the sack. We go back-to-back 3 and outs right here. Ball bounces around a little bit. We'll take over inside the 30. They back it up a little bit, so yeah. Back to the screen into the short side there, and again, you see Chapman, great blocking out there. Really good run by Nathan, and just a couple plays, we take it 30, 40 yards out across the 50. They did stop us on that one, so Valwood ball, he breaks a couple tackles. We're doing a pretty good job of getting to the ball here. Short yardage situation. Josh McCaskill, Ethan Myers, and I think even Grant Gaston in on that one. They do get the first down on the 3rd and medium situation. Get it out just barely across the 50 here. Our guys are fighting. They went under center. They were a lot of times going to run this bootleg play, and as the game went on, we did a little bit better job matching patterns. Landon Hall, first one there. Marcus West in on that one. Colin Clark, they end up calling.
Yeah, that was kind of touchy. The whistle was late on that play, and we're still holding him up. They were slow calling some of those whistles.
Yeah, I think that should be a no call. When you got to blow the whistle to tell them forward progress is stopped, right?
That's right.
Otherwise, you're going to keep fighting, keep pushing. Here again, we got a ton of penetration. We're getting 4 and 5 guys. We knocked the ball out. One of 4 turnovers we forced. A little half roll, throw the post here. We did have some pressure coming off. Nathan gets separation. I think a one-play, 65-yard drive. So, again, one of our goals is always score on those quick change situations.
Did a good job there.
Awesome job right there. So we were 2 for 4 on that in this game. Kick it deep again. They get it out to the 36. So pretty good coverage. It's a 17-7 game, and I just really felt like if we go stop score, I'd really like to see what happens to their will in this game. But, Valwood kind of bounces back a little bit. Really pretty good coverage, but they get it down to just outside the 20. Ball ends up on the ground, and it's still their ball. So that was a huge play.
I felt like their quarterback was really accurate.
When he was
given time.
He was very accurate. Had a real nice quick release, and a really good runner as well. But we got that guy double covered. Force a field goal here. just barely missed coming off the edge. Great effort there by Jacob Lauderdale. And 17-10 game now. So we get the kick, end up punting on 4th and 3 here. And
good tackle. I don't know if the guy thought he called fair catch and
Right.
forgot to, but he was just standing there.
Yeah, we bust a coverage there, and they get it down inside the 10, down around the 5, and a little, QB power play here. Pretty good defense on first down. So they'll have 2nd and goal, and we lose that guy in coverage there. So took a 17-7 lead, and now they've tied it up again, 17 all. We probably don't have on film. Yeah, this is
I don't know how this got called offensive pass interference.
I think that one there was I think they might have missed that one, but we twice in this second quarter here, and maybe once in the third, we end up in 1st and 25s after a 65-yard touchdown pass and a 40-yard chunk play that we had. So those are just drive killers, obviously. Right. But tied at the half, 17 all. We kick it off to them, and again, going to do a pretty good job and a little bit better job here in kick coverage. They'll have it on the, the 30 and getting a bunch of hats to the ball again. Another sack.
That was Grant, I think.
I think that was Grant. Grant's certainly in on 2 or 3 of those. Here's a pick by Nathan Yoakley. So perfect scenario on the first possession out of the locker room. Yeah, here's that play we're talking about. We actually just missed on that one. Go back here to the sweep into the boundary to Nathan. And
we missed on a couple of those long. I would much rather miss on those long than short, Coach, because if you're going to err on the side, let's err a little long, and where only we can catch it.
That's right. We always tell them us or nobody. We get a big first down play, penalty takes that one back. So here we're punting.
They get a hand on it.
Yeah, we get some penetration, get big tall guy gets a hand on it. So a block kick that ends up going for 2 yards. Give Valwood the short field. And they throw behind him. We did have somebody in the passing lane right there, so I think he probably had to throw behind him. There's McCaskill, first one in on another sack. And so after the turnover, or after the block kick, I should say, we do get the turnover on, to force the punt there. Little tip ball interception here. We were backed up, and thankfully we overcame this. But we give them an even shorter field. Quarterback's running around. He finally takes off, and they said he got across the goal line. So,
Boy, that looked like I wasn't on that end of the field. It didn't look like he was quite there, though.
Yeah, so 24-17 here. And, yeah, this is the really good throw and catch. They call another flag on us. So we're backed up again. Hard to overcome those,
right?
Those 1st and 20, 1st and 25 deals. But this is one of the few drives where I felt like we had poor execution on some plays that, we really had some opportunities on. So pretty good job in protection right there to where we do get this one off out to the 50. But this is unlike us. I feel like in that three straight possessions are going to start with a short field for them.
Big play by Colin.
Another huge play by Colin, setting the tone on this drive, and they rip off a pretty nice run to get in a manageable situation. There again, I think McCaskill's first, and we get another sack, and here we are up around midfield. Really good run by Marcus over there off the right side. Huge play on first down. Nice throw and catch from Dallas to Jacob right here, and just like that, we're down in the red zone. Ethan Myers off the right side with a really strong run. We end up, it's not on tape, but we mishandle a snap on second down that was critical. Here we are in 4th and medium, and we end up a yard short here. So Had a chance down there, but still trailing by 7 in the fourth quarter. Again, D-line is doing a tremendous job of really dominating their big offensive line at times. Another sack, ends up being a fumble. So we'll get the ball on the 36. They get a little penetration on this sweep, and it goes really for no gain. Kick TJ in motion, and flip it out there to Marcus, and he gets the first down.
Close to it, yes. Third and
Yeah,
one,
right at
Nathan
it. That's
with the
right.
ball.
So here we go, Nathan for the first down. This is the same play that we scored against Tift Area on, and really just you got to credit that corner. What a great play he made. Great route by TJ, great throw by Dallas. There's another one of those tip ball picks. So we're going in, and Valwood turns the momentum with another interception. So here now it's starting to get critical in that if they rip off a couple first downs, and we're at some point you're worried about even getting the ball back. But just a great tackle out in space by Ethan. We get them in 3rd and 5, and another. They do break a tackle there and get the first down. So they get that first one. Get another one right there. Here comes another sack. I think
Josh McCaskill.
Josh McCaskill again. So what a great play by him. Good coverage over here. And so we get them in 4th down. They're punting. And we'll take over back on the 28-yard line, back to the screen that we must have ran 10 times the other night. Really nice chunk play. Get out of bounds. They get a late hit call. And so we're up around the 50. Dallas made some great scramble plays down the stretch.
Really felt like he laid the hammer down on that one, trying to get as much yardage as you could. There's that little out to TJ. We ran a lot in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Had a ton of success with that. We go back to back right there.
Are you playing a matchup game there, trying to get him on a linebacker?
Certainly got him matched up on a linebacker. Short throw into the boundary, one that's easy to get out of bounds on and stop the clock. And go back to, we actually passed up that out route, but we go back to it right here.
It was 4th down and 5, I think, here.
Absolutely.
TJ picks it up.
Convert 2 4th and 5s on this drive. Really nice run again by Marcus. And then we try for the home run over here, and I think they probably got away with a little interference on us. On 3rd down, we just miss over there, so here we are. We're in a big 4th and 5 again. And 1st, 2nd, and 3rd reads are not there. Scrambles a little bit, stays behind the line, and finds
Lauderdale's
Jacob
wide
Lauderdale.
open in the end zone.
Awesome play. Awesome play by both of those guys. And
24 all, Coach.
24 all. We fought back, and
About how much time is left here?
a couple minutes left at this point. I think just inside of 3.
So they're not going to play for overtime. They're going to try to go score, it looks like.
Absolutely. No, I don't think we would have realized how many possessions were left for each team after we scored that one. But so they get a good opener for them. And after the 2nd down play, they do get the 1st down. Ball ends up on the ground. They pick it up, get back to the line of scrimmage. And good job by Jacob coming up here, knocking the ball out. So 3rd and 10.
Watch this play. This is a great play by Marcus.
Awesome play by Marcus. So we force the punt.
Boy, I thought that ball got close to our receiver there.
It did. So back inside the 25-yard line, starting another possession with this screen. They finally defended it a little bit better. Go back to it off of a slightly different look after a penalty. And back in 2nd and 11. Here's another one of those big scrambles by Dallas. This was huge. So we're out to the 45.
Yeah, pick up the 1st down on 3rd and 11. That's big.
Back to the out route we've seen so many times. Another 1st down. I think they ruled that he stayed in bounds there. Out of the pocket, throw a pick. And I'm thinking Dallas Forsyth might have saved a pick six by getting back in bounds and making that tackle there. Here's a huge play by Ty Joyner. Great job getting in the passing lane, so we take it right back from him. 26 seconds left, I think. Some of this stuff ends up off tape, but we miss. We miss on first down, get another big scramble here. And after this scramble, we're realistically in field goal position. But we did hit
TJ
one more little play there.
Hit TJ right. So
yeah.
Here we go, the 36-yarder.
1.7.
Right now, the buzzer goes off, Coach, and we're all hoping it goes through the uprights.
Yeah, we knew the direction was pretty good. I wasn't positive we had enough on it, but he knocks it through there, and really cool celebration. Great win for the Warriors.
I saw a video, and it looked like he had about another 5 yards in that kick, but I wouldn't want to have gone much further outside of that. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but it was a great kick under that pressure.
Great kick, big celebration for the team. We come away as the buzzer expires with a win, 27-24. I don't think you told me this before the highlights. Who was the player of the game?
Colin Clark, who played just tremendous on D, played solid on O, and had a huge special teams play. After we tied it up, he races down the field and gets a great solo tackle on the kick return or kick cover play there. So huge night by Colin Clark.
Well, congratulations to Colin Clark and all the Warriors on a great win.